Hey guys, in today's video, I want to give you guys a quick update on Apple Intelligence. This is obviously Apple's new AI services that are coming to the iPhone later this year with the release of iOS 18.1. And I wanted to give you guys a quick update in regards to the rollout, supported devices. I wanted to share some details in regards to what are some of the features that will be available initially with iOS 18 and 18.1, and what are some of the devices that are be supported, because it feels like many users are still confused as into what is Apple Intelligence and when it's going to roll out, and what are some of the devices that are going to be supported, and what are some of the specific features within Apple Intelligence. So let's talk about the rollout, because Apple initially mentioned that Apple Intelligence will be part of iOS 18 in the form of beta, perhaps mid to late September. They told us that at WWDC. However, after the event, Apple basically changed their mind and said, nope, Apple Intelligence will not be shipping with iOS 18 in the form of beta, but rather 18.1. So keep in mind that Apple right now is testing two different versions of iOS 18, iOS 18.0, which is set to be released mid to late September, and iOS 18.1, which I'm running on this device, set to be released mid to late October with some of the new Apple Intelligent features. Now, as of right now, I am testing the beta, so I do have some of the new Apple Intelligent features, from writing tools to the new Siri UI, but there's still a few things missing here. We don't have Genmoji, we don't have Image Playground, so there's a lot missing here. It is still sitting in beta 2, so we have quite some time before the official release of iOS 18.1, which is set to be released mid to late October. So just keep in mind, again, Apple is testing two different versions of iOS 18, 18.0 releasing mid to late September, 18.1 set to be released mid to late October with Apple Intelligence. Next, I want to talk about supported devices, because I feel like this is where things get a little confusing. So Apple Intelligence will only be available on iPhone 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, and the new iPhone 16 lineup later this year. As you see here, Apple mentions new tools to express yourself. We have the new era for Siri and groundbreaking privacy. All of these Apple Intelligent features will only be available on those devices that I just mentioned, the iPhone 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, and obviously the new iPhones moving forward, including the iPhone 16. So the new Siri UI is one of those things I wanted to talk about, because many users believe that the new Siri stuff will be happening mid to late September with the release of iOS 18, and that's not true. Even if you have an iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max that supports Apple Intelligence, Apple will not be providing any Apple Intelligent features with the initial release of iOS 18. As I mentioned, they now pushed that back to the release of 18.1. So just keep that in mind. And number two, a lot of you guys seem to be confused in regards to the new era for Siri, which is the new Siri UI, the on-screen awareness, the contextual stuff. A lot of this new Siri stuff is only happening with Apple Intelligent devices. So if you have an iPhone that does not support Apple Intelligence, your Siri will still be the same old Siri. You will not be getting a lot of the new Apple Siri stuff with iOS 18 on older devices. Okay, so just keep in mind that the new UI and a lot of this stuff is only happening with Apple Intelligence. Now, something else I did want to clarify is features like call recording, writing tools. Those are all part of Apple Intelligence. So call recording, writing tools, Genmoji, Image Playground, all of that stuff is Apple Intelligence and will only be available for newer devices, again, 15 Pro, 15 Pro Max, and the iPhone 16 moving forward. So everyone else will not be getting any of those features that Apple basically mentioned at WWDC. I know it could be a bummer for a lot of you guys looking forward to call recording, writing tools. I mean, everything that Apple mentioned that will be coming for iPhone with Apple Intelligence, unfortunately, won't be available for many devices coming down the road with iOS 18 or 18.1. And there you guys have it. Hopefully this clarifies everything. Apple Intelligent features will only be available for iPhone 15 Pro and 15 Pro Max and newer devices down the road. That is the expected release date. The changes that Apple had made with iOS 18.1 being the targeted software for Apple Intelligent in the form of beta. Thank you for watching. I hope this clarifies everything, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Peace.